Hi there, it's Shirley from Hands Made by Shirley. I'm posting this video as part of my team vlog hop with Jazzledazzle Craft. It will be going live on Sunday, this end of this week. I'm going to do some stamping and stuff from the new catalogue, blending, making a scene similar to this, and then making it into a card. I'm going to be using the new in colours, Stampin' Up in Colours, which are, if I get them round the right way that might help, hey. Polished pink, fresh freesia, soft succulent, pale papaya, and that's not one of them. And I'm also going to be using black memento and soft suede. I'm going to be using this lovely new set, Beauty of Friendship, which is trees, and I do love a tree, and it's a polymer stamp set, and it has 13 stamps on it, and there's all sorts of different things you can do with it, and it's really quite versatile because of the fact that you can either leave your tree bare, so you could use it in winter, or you have one which is like leaves on their own, and then one which is more of an infill, so you've got kind of three ways to make up trees, and you have some lovely sentiments in that as well. A little bit of dottage and some shadow for your tree if you want to put that on. So I'm going to do some blending, as I said, and inking, and I've got everything ready. And I'm also using the in colour cardstock. This one's fresh freesia even, and that's going to be my base card, and I'm going to be doing it landscape. So I'm just going to get started. So I've got a little bit of a tiny little moon, which I've chopped up with a bit of, I've forgotten the name, a post-it, so it's sticky and it'll stick on my page. So this piece of card was measuring at, if you're interested, measured at 10.7 by 14.5, and the base card was about another half an inch bigger. So anyway, let's get started. So I'll pop this here. That's nice, so we know that that's what we're using. And that's my inspiration, which I made earlier yesterday. So what I'm going to do first is I'm going to actually start stamping. So I've got my tree trunk and branches. I've got the two different types of shape of the tree infill. So I've got that one and I've got that one. And I'm going to use one of these two stamps at the end for the sentiment. So I'm going to start with this tree trunk, and I'm going to use soft suede for that. And I'm just going to do two trees, similar to the picture I had already. And I'm just going to put one down there. Just hold it a few seconds just to let that contact onto your card. I'm using basic white, I should have said as well. And then I'm going to just do this one slightly further down and over to the left. Like so. Now I'm also going to do a little bit onto the bottom of this, but I'm just going to ink up the branches, okay, because I'm going to try and make it kind of infill so it looks a bit more like woods. So I'm just doing that along the bottom. And then I might just do another one here at this side, just there, and a totty bit here as well. There we go. Now I'm going to start doing a bit of the infill, and then I've got something else I want to show you. So I'll be using my in colours. So I'm using the polished pink because I'm going to make them blossom trees. So I'm going to make this nearer one, the bigger infill stamp. So just tap, tap, tap it a little bit into the polished pink, and then just kind of hover over where you think it should be, and then lay it down for a few seconds till it adheres to the cardstock. Lift it up, that's pretty nice. And then I'm going to use the same ink, polished pink, with the smaller infill foliage part of this, and so this is going to go on here. There we go. Just go over a wee bit more there, that's better. Right, so I'm just going to give my stamps a wee wipe here, just to keep them from drying up like that. I'll just give mine quickly another wee wipe off screen. Right, the next thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to use these inks, the Fresh Freeze Soft Succulent and the Pale Papaya, and I'm going to do some blending. And I've cut out a little post-it note and made it into like a moon. So I'm just going to pop that, I think, there. Okay, so first of all, as well, I want to do something else. I just want to use a little bit of copier paper. If you've got some copier paper that's kind of the size of your card, which I thought I had, but I don't seem to have it. Right, that's better. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just rip it and make it a kind of hillside shape, so that it looks like my trees are kind of in the hillside. So I'm going to pop that on here as well. I'm just going to take a tiny bit off the end because that's quite long. I don't need it to be that long. And I'm just going to use some low tack tape to hold it in place because that I don't have sticky on that one. So I'll bring it right down a bit more to the bottom of my card. Like that. And then I'm going to start using the soft succulent. Got my nice blending brushes, which I would highly recommend. They're really, really good. And then we just want to come in from the side in circular motion, and we're just going to go over the top. Oh, that's moved, as you can see. Oh, go back a bit. So you've got to be careful, it's moved. I should have popped a bit of tape actually on to the actual card as well, I think, just to hold it on. That's better. Right, hopefully it stays in place now. So just very lightly. Oh, it's moved again. It's not very good. Anyway, that'll do. I'll just pop that wee bit there. So you get the gist of what I'm trying to do. So I'm just going to pop it up again, and we're going to make sure it's in place this time, it doesn't move. So we're just going to pop that up a bit to about there. And we're just using the soft suede again. I'm just going to come off a bit because I don't want it to be too heavy. So come off and then start going over like so. There we go. And then I might do just one more bit in the middle here. I won't take it to the sides, I'll just do a wee bit in the middle like that. Yeah, that's fine. And then on the bottom, I'm just going to go round very lightly with the soft succulent and just go over these trees that I've kind of done at the bottom. Well, they're not trees, they're just kind of bits of branches, kind of infill type. And then just go over that whole bit like so. There we go. So the next colour I'm going to use on the sky, which is where the moon is. So I'm going to use some of the pale papaya and get some over your brush, and then just watch this, hold that down as well. I know it's stuck on, but just kind of hold it down a bit as well around the moon. It doesn't really move, and then you can do the remaining sky over each side like so. And I don't want that too heavy, I just want it quite light. Then I'm going to do some keep calling it fresh freesia as well. No, that's the fresh freesia one. And I'm just going to do wee kind of streaks across this time. Probably start with streaks and then blend a bit, and then go down into the middle with your freesia as well. Into the middle of your card. Just blend it in a bit more up here as well. Go. And then I'm going to keep that moon on just now. I'm now going to add some black memento as well. So it's just to define it a bit. So we're not going to go over that obviously in black, we're just going to go around the edges. So just put a little bit on and then come in from the corner. You just want to go very lightly round with the memento because it is the black colour. But it's just to kind of give a little bit of definition around the edges, and draw your eyes into the middle. Oh, I've got a splodge there, but I'll cover that up. There we go. Turn that round a bit. And just do the sides again. This bottom area. See, I've made a bit of a boo-boo there. No worries. I could always hide a boo-boo. There we go, I don't want it too dark. Just want to kind of draw your eyes into the centre. And I think that's done that. So I just take this off now and you'll see you've got a lovely moon there. But you can just very lightly over the brush that you had the memento on, very lightly go over the moon a bit. And then all we need to do is add our lovely sentiment, which I had decided was "You truly inspire me." So I think I'll stick to that, and I'm going to pop that in the middle as well. Just in black memento again. And I'll see if I can get it straight this time, because I think on the last one it was a bit squint. It's probably squint again, actually. It looks a bit squint. Forgive me if it's squint. No, actually it's fine. There we go. And then all that we need to do is add it to our base card. And I'm going to use some tear and tape because I don't have any glue at the minute. I'm really not got any glue. I'll need to get some. So turn it on its back. Just not very good with this because I don't use it very often, but anyway, we'll get there eventually. Put another wee extra bit on there. There we do. And I need to cut that wee bit off because I've got a bit of an overhang, which we don't want. And then we just take the tear tape off. Like so. We'll get it. Not so good when you've not got any nails. Actually, I should have showed you the trick that I use. And this is a very good trick for beginners. So you peel some of it away from the corner so that when you've got it round the right way to place it down, it isn't squint. So it's good beginner's tip. So you're trying to, because obviously you don't have that wiggle room that you have with glue. So once you think it's pretty in the right place, you just take that out and that's your card. So thanks for joining me, and see you soon on the next hop. Bye for now.